So now we're fully in 2023. Today, I forgot that today the market was closed. So a couple things I wanted to say. The first thing is, you know, anytime you see me wearing a hat, whether it's like this or like this, it's not necessarily because I want to promote microcap explosions. Most of the time it's because I didn't do my hair. and and yesterday, which as you know was my birthday, I stayed up till like 2 a.m. Looking at some investment ideas because that's the time to do it. But I'm also updating each investment idea on MCE and doing like a individual write up. So today I did the second write up that I just sent out. So I'll be making more of these videos for the message, what's out there. And also this month I plan to do a video on the oil upgrading, economics or understanding for Aduro. I also plan to do an interview with one Voxter shareholder who is really funny. He really cracks me up, and I think you will enjoy his view. He's telling me that I don't have enough shares, and I agree. I agree with him, but I'm not going to go crazy because things can happen in the world. But I think you will enjoy it. So in this video, I want to talk about the second idea that I just send an update. So if you're an MCE member, check your email. That's the second one. Yesterday I did the first idea. Today I did the second one, and there's no order to it. It's hard to when you have 18 ideas, it's hard to keep track of all of them and know all the details all the time. So now I'm doing one update per day or every 2 days, however long takes me, and this video kind of prompted me by the comment that was posted yesterday on the video by somebody that said that all the microcaps are going to go bankrupt. And by the way, if you put a stupid fucking comment like this on my video, I'm just blocking you completely, because stupidity like this, it's like a virus. Like, you're so fucking stupid that I need to just block you because your stupidity might spread to other people. So if you want to put another stupid comment, that individual, and you don't see your comment, that's because I blocked you, because you're so fucking stupid you don't belong on my YouTube channel. So anyway, a comment like that because of the bad market, all the micro caps, all the small caps are going to go bankrupt. It's like saying that all the Asians are smart or all the black people are great athletes. I mean, that's how stupid that comment is. And so the update that I did today on a company, it's incredible. Okay, during COVID, this company's stock just completely collapsed. It went like 75% in like 2 days because they were so exposed to the retail industry. And you know what happened to the retail industry, hotels, stores, right? Everything was shut down during COVID. So the stock really took a big hit. In like 2 days, the stock price took the elevator down instead of the stairs, right? And then during the current sell-off, the stock price, it recovered hugely. It recovered from that COVID sell-off. I think it was like 3 or 4x from the COVID sell-off. And then right now, it's not really budging, even though all the other microcap stocks are, not all the other, but a lot of the small cap stocks are selling off. This one is not, right? But that doesn't mean that a company like this is not hugely undervalued. You see, when you look at valuations for companies, especially small companies, a lot of times if they're on their way to profitability, you have to use other metrics like like, multiple of a revenue or multiple of what the net income is going to be in the future, right? Well, this company not only grows revenues, the revenues grew like 70% over the last 12 months because of the recovery from that COVID slump, but the company is also profitable, right? So it's growing revenues, it's profitable, and it has a huge growth runway, right? What kind of multiple would you put on profitable net income or cash flow? Like, I mean, of course, it depends on how fast it grows, but you would put some kind of multiple. Now, can you imagine that this company is trading for not 1 times revenues, 2 times revenues, but like a fraction of revenues, So it's not even trading at 1 times revenues, okay? A fraction of revenues, like 60% of revenues or something like that. And the company is profitable. And if you look at the cash flow that it generated, it's trading at like 5 times free cash flow, right? 5 times free cash flow. And so I was listening to the interview with the CEO, and he was like, if you're looking for a company that, you can make, so much money, day trading in 12 months, it's probably not us. But if you're looking at a company that has like very little downside or no downside and a lot of upside, and you have a long investment horizon, then we might be the right fit for you. And you might be like, well, how can there be no downside to a company? And I know exactly what he means, because it's not so much about, the stock price cannot go down. Of course it can go down. Like anything can go down today. But if you look at a company like this, that during the pandemic, all of its clients shut their doors, because the retail industry was completely shut down. The clients stopped paying them, and they still survived, and they still showed a profit during a year like this. And they're still around, right? So now if you look at what's happening today with this particular business, it's like, of course it's not going to disappear. Compared to what just happened to them during pandemic, you're telling me that what's happening right now, some little freaking recession, is going to do anything to them? No. It's not even comparable. But it just shows you that there's no such thing as, all the small caps are going to go bankrupt. All the micro caps are going to do bad. Every business is different. Every business has different economics, different clienteles, different margins, different futures, different stickiness to the clients, different growth rates. Every business is like every individual with different personality, different this. You cannot put everything in one bucket. Now, if you want to put everything in one bucket, then yeah, put everything in one bucket. Stocks are bad. We're going into recession. The war is going on. Yeah, be somebody like this. That's the easy way to go. But if you want to be selective, man, the opportunities are out there. And now, remember this when I wrote this book, How to Profit from Coronavirus Recession. So I went through like 6,000 companies on 5 different exchanges, one by one. So I'm going through the companies that I narrowed down. So when I went through this exercise, 5,000 to 6,000 companies, certain companies, stood out for me. And I was doing this way before COVID, because I was doing this when, I was planning what to do when Oracle was going to, reach its final destination. I was thinking, where am I going to put the money? So I was going through the exercise, and everything was overvalued at that point. But I was not looking for the valuation at that point. I was just looking for good companies. Good companies that I would like to own when they become reasonably valued. So now I'm actually going through my notebook of those companies that I selected as good, as something that I would like to own. And I'm looking at them now as to, did they get crushed? Did they sell off? Are they trading at a better price right now than before? So expect that you will probably see some ideas on MCE this year that will come from the prior long research that I did and narrow it down, and now I'm looking at it again. So anyway, in this video I just want to point one thing to you, is that every company is different. It doesn't matter what its size is. Value is value. So you can pretend that all micro caps, all small caps are toxic and they're all going to go bankrupt, or you can go individually, look at them, look at the economics, look at the value, look at the growth, and decide based on what you see individually. So anyway, that's it for this video, and have a good one.